That's all they do with a stroller, right? Pushing, you know. So I'm like, okay, you know. And then when I got close, I realized that it was a dog in it. So I was like, what the hell? The woman is pushing a dog. I thought it was a child. It was a dog in the stroller.
Why?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Magnificent on my channel again, and we're going to be talking about weird or surprising things about Japan.
The first surprising thing about Japan, I would say, is the fact that you cannot custom order your food. Like, that is a no-no here. Like, it is out of the norm. So, you know, like in America, you can go and you go to Starbucks and you say like, you want 2 extra pumps of whatever maple syrup, or you want leg and thigh in Jamaica, breast and wing and all of that. It is very difficult. Like, if you ask somebody that in the restaurant, like, they look at you confused. Nani desu ka, blah blah blah. Like, you have to pop out the translator for like 50 minutes trying to explain and all of that stuff.
And you probably still won't get it.
And you still won't get it because they'll spend their time explaining to you that that cannot be done. You know, so this happened to us in like KFC, and I had to tell Adam, like, no matter what they say, please, I cannot, because chicken tastes so bad. Like, I only can eat the leg and wing because I don't have to taste the ultra badness of the food, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With leg and wing. And I was like, Adam, please, even if they run you down, please just tell them you cannot eat anything else. And yeah, it was a pain. Like, you cannot make, like, if you want a burger without bacon, guys, like, you have to buy the burger with bacon and take your bacon off, or whatever the case may be. It's like a pain here to do that. It was very shocking to me because we come from a place where, you know, if you want fried chicken with curry gravy, you can get. If you want oxtail with fried chicken gravy, or whatever the case may be, you can get it. But here, it's a no. Everybody just follow the rules and that's it.
Okay, another surprising thing about Japan is that in public bathrooms, there is a section where you can put your child. So for mothers, if you want to use the restroom and you are traveling with a child, in the toilet area, there is actually a seat there for your baby. Yeah, so that's very cool. And another thing is, when you're using a bathroom, there's also a section where you can, you know, the turn on the sound.
Yeah.
Like a sound like
to omit the sound of peeing or number 2.
So people can't hear what you're doing in the toilet. At my school, we don't have the sound thingy. I don't know what it's called, but what I've noticed is that teachers, whenever they're peeing, they flush the toilet before so that you don't hear when they're peeing. The first time it happened, I was confused because the same toilet that I use, an ex-teacher went and she used it, so I thought that maybe I didn't flush it properly or something. So I thought probably something was wrong, and I'm like, I can't believe I didn't flush the toilet or flush it properly. But then I realized that it happened like with other teachers. Once other teachers are in the bathroom, they're gonna flush the toilet so that you don't hear when they're peeing.
I see.
So that's weird.
Well,
yeah, like, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, like, to be honest, you guys, like, I have no idea what happens in the bathrooms in Japan, because this might be a bad thing, and yes, you guys might come at me and talk about all the health issues that I may face, but the thing is, I've been doing this for years. But it is that once I'm out, I don't use bathrooms. I have a phobia for public toilets, public bathrooms, and Jamaica did that to me. Like, Jamaicans, and I love my country, love my country, but to be honest, we can sometimes be just a bit nasty, especially in public bathroom situations. There are many times that I've gone into bathrooms and, you know, you try to use the toilet and what greets you is a big pile of number 2 in there, or even number 1, but it's like filled with tissues and all of that stuff.
The toilet not being able to
flushing properly, and it's like pee on top of pee on top of pee, and
but
it's nasty.
In Japan, you don't see that.
Yes.
So that's a good thing here. You can use public bathrooms. It's fine. You won't see that in
for true. Like, it's clean in the public bathrooms in Japan, but because I've had this fear for so long, I don't use. And it's as if my body is trained, because when I'm out I don't feel the need to use the bathroom. Even when I'm doing like long flights, to be honest. Like when I'm traveling to Jamaica and stuff, for 14 hours on the plane, I don't use the bathroom. I don't use the bathroom for 14 hours. And some of the times I just do things with my body to ensure that I do not need to use like sleep.
Where I guess I broke my body pad because as I step out the door I need to use the bathroom
like
all the time, and if I've been drinking water, then I have to use the bathroom.
Some of the times it's like a drill in the mornings with myself. I'm like, alright Nats, you pee now, you're going outside, that's it until when you come back in, so keep it together.
I can't do that.
So yeah, like, and I know that you guys will say like, it's bad, don't hold in pee, but the thing is guys, I'm not holding pee. I promise you, like if I feel like I really need to go, I will go, but I just don't feel like going throughout the days, to be honest. So I'm not holding anything in, but yeah.
Just to add to the bathroom topic, in some bathrooms there is like a section where you can wash your hands. So once you flush the toilet, they have this thing where you can actually wash your hand, and then that same water that you use to wash your hand goes back into the tank so that it can be used to flush the toilet for the next.
And it's like right across Japan with all the bathrooms, even in your house, in your apartment and stuff.
Some people have that. Yeah. And same thing with bathrooms. Some toilets, they have like different buttons for different purposes. You can actually sit on a toilet that's warm.
Yeah.
You can press a button and the water comes from out the toilet and cleans your private area.
Yep. And
some other buttons that I don't know what they're for. Yeah.
For sure. The bidet is really strange. I've tried it.
The what?
The bidet.
That's what they call it?
Yeah, it's a bidet.
Bidet. That sounds like French.
It's like French, like, do you want to use the bidet? Yes. Yeah, so I have one actually, you know, my toilet is a bidet toilet. But I don't use it much.
Wait, the little thing that pops out
and sprays up the water into your cracks.
I'm gonna be inserting some videos.
Yeah, you can. But to be honest though, it is very useful. It's a useful function. I'm getting to realize this because I'm watching like mommy channels on YouTube. Like, guys,
you're preparing yourself.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself, and one thing that they do recommend is having a bidet, because like when you have baby and so all the things down there, like you need something to like wash out, you know, just little drop in. So I do use it when it's that time of the month, especially.
Well, yeah, that's understandable. So, but is it on the western side of the world?
No, not the toilet itself, but you can buy things that add a bidet function to your regular toilet. But here, the whole unit is functionable. The next surprising thing for me living in Japan is that as a first world country, they really lack certain first world qualities. And this might be a topic that we can insert in many different areas of things that we discuss. But guys, there are like no dishwashers here, and there are like no washer and dryer. Well, there are washers, but there are no dryers. And many Jamaicans watching this will be like, dishwashers are not like a thing in Jamaica, and that is true. But the thing is, Jamaica is not well developed. It's a third world country, you know what I mean? So I'm not too expecting dishwashers to be in Jamaica, but I'm expecting dishwashers to be in a first world countries. Like all of the first world countries that I can think of, they have dishwashers. That it's a standard thing in everybody's kitchen. You know, and I just think that it is weird. Not only is it weird, it just speaks to the Japanese culture of women being housewives, because this is also another shocking thing too. There are many housewives in Japan. Like, women hardly work here. There are a lot of housewives in Japan. So, and I guess they take pride in that because
like the mothers might be proud and say, oh, my daughter is a housewife.
A housewife, like somebody will be talking to, and like in Jamaica, you tell somebody that your daughter is a housewife, they will give you the side eye. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, like, you know, like stuff like that. So it is kind of weird to me, like a surprising thing. Like, you know, they take so much pride in housewifing that this woman is like washing dishes, washing clothes, blah blah, and you have no help. You know what I mean?
And
no
not
help.
Even the husband sometimes
help
out with the chores.
Right, that is true.
So
that is true. And the husbands expect to get up, get the bento box, get the breakfast, get everything, like. And I'm not saying nothing is wrong, but to be honest, like if the two of us live together, the chores are ours, baby.
Exactly.
The chores are ours, not mine alone. Woman or no woman, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? So the dishwashing thing is kinda surprising to me as a first world country. I'm not used to having a dishwasher because, as I said, I'm from Jamaica, but it was kind of shocking to me that Japan doesn't, and it's said to be a technological country. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and we have to hang out our clothes on the balcony. That's already very small. So, you know,
yes. The dryer is another thing. Like, you can find washers and dryers, but the dryers are expensive, so most people only have washing machines, and they're so tiny.
Yeah,
they're so tiny.
You have to be washing like 5 different sets of clothes.
Trust me, it's a task when I have to do laundry. Like, sometimes laundry takes me like 2 days, and it's like constant load after load after load for 2 days. Like, it's ridiculous.
Next surprising thing is sleeping at work is acceptable because it shows that you are a hard-working employee.
Yes.
All right.
You better sleep, don't sleep. Disclaimer here though, guys.
For foreigners, don't do that.
Don't do that because you will get fired. Like, these dispatch companies, they're telling you don't use a phone, don't sleep at work. But generally, sleeping depicts that you're working very hard and you're tired, and you know, all of the good things here. So that was very surprising because in our culture, if you sleep, you're lazy. All right, like,
yeah, but here, because they go to work so early and then they leave work so late, it's like you are dedicating your life to the company and you are working so hard. So if you rest, it symbolizes that you are a hard worker.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for that, many Japanese, they're tired because
but yeah, some of them are really tired because even if they're not working, they're working. So they're at work late.
Yeah. And to be honest, some of the times they have really, what do I say? I don't even know how to put it, but some of the times they have like unnecessary jobs doing. Like, I've seen old men like sweeping the roadside and there's nothing on the roadside to be swept. Like, it's like they're just always going. And like, old man, please go and like sit down in your rocking chair and read the newspaper. Like, why you out here? You know what I mean? And they sleep on the trains a lot too, which depicts how hardworking they are. Like, that's one thing. I can complain about Japan all along, but they are hardworking. They're a hardworking bunch of people. So definitely, that's one to note. If you sleep in Japan, you're a good employee.
Yeah, but don't try this if you're a foreigner.
Right. Damn it.
A fun fact, which is also surprising about Japan, is that there are more pets than children here in Japan. You hear that? More pets, dogs, cats, than children in Japan. There are about 20 million pets, cats, dogs in Japan, while there's about 15 million children. And bear in mind that in Japan, the age group for children starts from 0 to 14 years old. So from 0 to 14 years old, it's approximately 15 million children, while the pets, cats and dogs, the total is like 20 million. And also, when, just to give you a little story, when I just got here, like my first week in Japan, and I was at training, so I was at a hotel and in that area, I saw a lady with a stroller, right, pushing her stroller. So I'm like, okay, you know. And then when I got close, I realized that it was a dog in it. So I was like, what the hell? The woman is pushing a dog. I thought it was a child. It was a dog in the stroller.
Why?
Exactly. Why are you pushing a dog in a stroller? Yes. So it was very surprising. That was a surprising thing for me.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, what kind of country is this? I just came here too.
Dog in a stroller. Like, I thought the Americans were like overdoing it with dogs all up in their faces and in their bed and all of that. But in a stroller though?
And dogs here are very, very expensive. Like 500,000 yen.
What?
Yes, for like a dog, like 500,000 yen.
I had no idea about this, guys. Like, this is news to me.
Very
Even the numbers. Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
There are lots of animal cafes here as well. So like cat cafe. Is there a dog cafe? Hedgehog cafe. Pig cafe.
Really?
Yeah. So I love cats. So I want to go to a cat cafe.
Okay.
There's one near to my home. I just haven't gotten a chance to go there. Yeah. I want to go to the Hedgehog cafe as well.
Well, I'd love to see a hedgehog, but you know, animals aren't my thing.
I love cats. So
I do not love animals.
You save, I think it's coffee. Like a cafe is a coffee and pet the animals. But I don't want to go drink anything with animals around.
Right.
You know.
Cat here, dog here. Like,
exactly. Next thing you know, the cat goes in the water and is
flash up and stuff.
Yes.
Oh
no,
God.
But I'll go there to pet the animals and stuff. Yes. But I don't want to eat or drink anything there. But yeah, definitely it's on my to-do list.
I just learned something, you guys.
Yes, a lot of animal cafes all over the place. Yeah. Another surprising thing about Japan is that Japan's birth rate is so low that adult diapers are sold more than baby diapers.
Well,
so adult diapers are sold more than baby diapers. Because there are more old people.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that happening. There aren't many babies for you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I always, everywhere I go, I see baby, like a mother and a baby. So I'm not sure how, but also everywhere I go, I see old people. So I guess it's balanced out.
I see more old people on the daily than mothers with kids or pregnant people.
Okay.
So like I can see how adult diapers are selling.
They have a set time to like about 2-3 o'clock. I see a lot of them on the road. I don't know if they go to adult care. You know, there is a thing called I don't know if it's called adult care, but they have like a place where they go. You know, like daycare. They have an adult place that they go to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
In some communities or whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's very surprising because I had no idea. But I can definitely see adult diapers selling more.
Yes.
For sure. I've never seen a pregnant teacher at school. Have you ever seen a pregnant teacher at school?
Yeah, really? One of my JT last year, she got pregnant, so she's now on maternity leave.
Really?
And then the teacher that sat behind me, she just went off on maternity leave, and then a teacher before my JT got pregnant, and one of the auxiliary workers, she got pregnant. So yeah, I'm at school, yeah. But the thing is, you won't know that they're pregnant because they usually wear big clothes. And then when they're pregnant, sometimes they even hide it even more. So you don't know that they're pregnant.
I see. So maybe, well, I haven't seen anybody going on leave or anything at my schools since being here. And I've been here a while, guys.
Yeah. But
I always
Yokohama
ask.
Is a breeding.
Maybe because I even wanted to ask my husband because he also works in the public school system, like if he ever saw like any pregnant teachers at school, because I've never seen one of them, but all of them married anyway.
Yeah. What I've noticed is that a lot of Japanese, like once you reach a certain age, like maybe 25 upwards, just expect to see something on there.
Yeah.
More than likely they're married. Yeah, they really get married. Like it's, I guess, I don't know if it's, maybe it's just a norm for them to get married, so they just ensure that they do it once they reach a certain age.
And maybe the age cutoff is really what scares them, because to be honest, in their earlier years they have no association with it. Like I've experienced where men just stick to men, or I don't know if this is a student thing at school, but the boy children stick to boy children and girls stick to girls. Like I don't see them, you know, in Jamaicans, boy girl, you know, boy like girl, girl like boy, just stuff.
Just I like when you bring that up. Another shocking thing is related to school. So a shocking thing coming from Jamaica. So in Jamaica this will be shocking, but maybe not to other countries. But like boys sitting in other boys' lap.
Oh my God, yes.
So that's very, very shocking for our culture, because in Jamaica, man no stomp and man lap. Maybe woman and woman, yeah, that's okay, but not man on man or boy and boy. No, that's a no-no in Jamaican culture. So when I first saw it, I was shocked.
Yes.
Like literally shocked when I saw it. The boy sitting on other boy's lap, and sometimes they sit on their lap and they're booming. or they're feeling each other up and then all kind of stuff. I'm like, jeez, if you were in Jamaica, man,
fire. Listen, like I've been at school. Not trying to make this video too long, but I've been at school and like literally walking along the corridor, leaving class. Okay, you know they have 10-minute breaks in between class.
No, I don't know.
No, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But usually they have 10-minute breaks in between classes. And I was leaving the class to go to the staff room during that 10 minutes. And usually, you know, I'm going heading to the staff room to, you know, fix up for the next class. And I literally saw another boy student pull down another boy's student pants. I saw a Japanese boy student's butt, and that's
naked butt,
like his body. Like I am not kidding you.
What age group was this?
This was 9th grade, so 3rd grade in junior high school. So
when
teenager,
supposed to be adult.
Yeah, like I literally saw his ass, you guys. Like I was so shocked. And like the boys play to this extent with the boys. They pull down the boy something. They put the boy pants. See, I not even can talk. I am still shocked of it. And I'm like, wow.
So the student was embarrassed, right?
He wasn't embarrassed because they were playing, so he just like pull it up back and then they start laughing and gallivanting again, and I'm like, what kind of slackness is this?
But they have this thing where I don't remember what it's called, but you do like this and then you know this one? I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like something that they do for comedy, like because it's funny. So like the boys will do that to each other, like they put their finger like this and then push it up in each other's anus.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But even foreigners, like students, have done it to male foreigners.
What?
Already. Yes.
Like you sticking your hands up in butts?
Like this. I don't remember what it's called, but yes, you need to Google it.
Yo,
I don't remember what it's called. Like,
it doesn't get weirder than this, you guys.
Yes.
Like. You'll be shocked out of your wits with all of these things. I'm telling you, because as a Jamaican, like we are forever questioning all of these actions.
But it's their culture, you know.
Yeah, you know, you can't fight a man for what they're used to. It's just weird.
For us, females can do that to other females and we get away with it.
Right.
But for here, men can do it with men and they get away with it.
Yeah, and then maybe they would probably question females doing that to each other. Maybe, like, we don't know, just saying. Another surprising thing for me coming to Japan, you guys, and this is big for me actually, is that holidays in Japan, like Western holidays in Japan, it is acknowledged, I feel, but not celebrated. They think that they're celebrating it, but to me, it's as if they want to adapt Western cultures, but at the same time they're not opening to actual Western cultures. You know, it's like they just want to say, oh, we can do what the Westerns do, but
they're not doing it.
They're not going to change their way of life to fit that. And for example, like Christmas and all the major holidays. So Christmas is, I'm going to use the word celebrated here because it is, or maybe I should use the word
it's not really
acknowledged.
Because what they do for Christmas is just buy KFC.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
Yeah.
Really.
And you see, like, you will see Christmas decorations all over the stores, and there's
eat November.
Yeah. And usually there are like Christmas sales and all of that stuff. But when it comes on to how Westerners celebrate Christmas, and by Westerners I mean like maybe Jamaicans, because I don't think Americans' Christmas thing is like really Thanksgiving. I think I've never like
gift giving.
Yeah, gift giving, Christmas. I mean, Americans, they have their celebrations. You know, likewise as Jamaicans, Christmas is really the Thanksgiving of America. For us per se, like we have families come over, cook big dinners.
I guess those who are Christians, they will celebrate the birth of Christ,
right?
Like that.
You know, and stuff. And it's a holiday, so students are out of school, people are not going to work, and all of that stuff. Here, Christmas Day, is a work day.
Any other day.
Yeah,
you have classes to teach.
Yeah.
You have to go to work. Everything. It's
Yeah.
just a normal day, even
Yeah.
though it's Christmas Day.
It's
Because
an-
I've worked on Christmas Day before, but this year, luckily, I don't have to work. Thank God.
So I have never had to work on Christmas Day, only because in my previous prefecture, because I moved in my previous prefecture,
What prefecture was that?
Miyagi prefecture here in Japan, so back up that way.
Countryside.
Yeah, countryside way. And once the students were out, the ALTs were out, that was the kindness of that BOE, because this BOE, oh my God, you need to visit my channel to hear the stories, you guys, because this BOE is ridiculous. And yeah,
BOE means Board of Education.
Board of Education.
That's
yeah.
in charge of like that specific city or prefecture.
So here, my skill is a little different. I am not working on Christmas Day, but I am on call.
Oh well, yeah, that's the same thing
Yeah.
for me. I'm not going into the school physically.
Yeah.
But if they need, like for example, a substitute teacher or a cover teacher, then they might call me.
Yeah.
But I know that there is not anything gonna happen.
Usually, usually on your on-call days, nothing really happens. But it's just them telling you that, hey, you're not free. Like if we need you, you gotta come. But in my previous prefecture, it was a off day. Big, so yeah, they still work on all of that stuff, similar to with another celebration is like Halloween. Like they have all of the Halloween decor and all of the Halloween scary stuff and all of that, but
the only celebration that I see is like on Halloween night, Halloween day. Then you have people go to like Shibuya, different places in Tokyo, and they dress up in costumes and stuff. But I don't think they do like trick or
treating or nothing like that. Yeah,
so,
they don't do that.
Wearing of costumes in Tokyo, then
yeah. And to be honest, Tokyo is really like a fun place to be because it's Tokyo.
Somewhat.
But in these places though, even though we're in the city, like we still don't see much of it. Like we see the costumes and stuff, but I don't see people making use of it. I'm not seeing anybody dressing. I'm not seeing the kids getting excited to be something, like none of that stuff. So I really think they acknowledge the holidays, but they're not willing to change their way of life to celebrate how the Westerners celebrate, which maybe we should even beat them up for that. But it's still surprising, because if you celebrate Christmas,
just go all out and let people not work on the day.
Yeah, like Easter, like nothing, like I don't know. it's a bit shocking for me, to be honest, because my birthday is like 2 days before Christmas, so I am not used to working. But guys, on the contrary, they do have some sort of celebration on New Year's Day. A traditional thing that they do is they go to shrines and pray.
Atsumode, I think. I learned it in Columbus, in the Columbus
Oh.
episode, Atsumode.
Okay.
If it's incorrect, I'll insert the correct.
Yeah. So I guess that's a tradition that they have for New Year's, and they eat a particular food also. Okay. Goodie. Okay.
Guys, when you teach at the school, you pick up on these things because they're always talking about it. And like in passages, they have to read
about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
they do have the special thing that they do in like on New Year's Day and stuff, but apart from that, it's really nothing.
Yeah, and they usually go to like their parents or grandparents' house to visit for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, like New Year's Day. So like on New Year's period, they might get work days off, but like Christmas Day, it's like a regular work day. My final point on surprising or weird stuff in Japan is that you can get or you can view X-rated magazines at the convenience store. Have you ever seen any?
I haven't seen X-rated, but I've seen the magazine shelf and people just going in there and like standing and reading and all of that. But I've never been intrigued to look at the
I've never looked in any, but I like when you pass, you can actually see like the girls with out and whatever. Well, not really but like the big based on the cover of the magazine, you know what's inside of it. But I've never actually looked inside of one because it's just so creepy. So I don't know, but it's at convenience store, like a whole section of magazines. Where you can go and look at X-rated stuff.
As you're on this topic too, I remember that there are some stores too that you can buy all the X-rated sex toys and all of the things. Did you know? Yes.
Remember the, some Jamaicans were saying that they bought some sex toys here.
There's actually like a store or like a shop thing that I have actually been into one before, not to buy anything, but I was new to Japan and you know I was looking around, and in this store, guys, you can find everything that you have seen in 50 Shades of Grey, and I kid you not, everything that you've seen in that movie plus more. Handcuffs, tie up, lingerie, whip, everything, and I'm like, okay, Japan.
Yeah, but you know that Japan has that little freaky side of them.
I didn't know, like
They do.
like having lived here over time, I realized that there's some weird crap that goes on, but I never these things surprised me. And the funny, this store is not just a store you walk into, it's like always another store, and then that section is like at the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so that's it for this video. If you want to see more surprising stuff about Japan, you can head over to Nat Snificent's channel and you can watch the video that she did with us. Okay?
Yeah, it's the both of us just the same, just a few, you know, different topics. So yeah, check the description, head on over and let's continue.
Subscribe to her channel.
Yep, so we can continue the discussion.
Okay. Alright, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
My school, they don't have the sound thing.
Sorry. If you want to sneeze, come on.
As long as you don't sneeze for me.
Oh,
I think one. Okay, guys.
say them celebrate New Year's though.
How do they celebrate New Year's? How? Osechiriari? Honey?
And something wrong with the phone.
Oh, message of Bumble. Bumble messaged me. Okay.
So.
Yes, okay. That just siren. Interesting. Bear in mind that children in Japan ranges the age group
in Japan.
while they're while okay. Alright, so it was what I waited.